breaking news out of ESPN FC. Andre Song, a shocking transfer from Leipzig to Chelsea in the Premier League. One of the best upcoming strikers in the world. The Cameroonian is leaving. And rumor has it that it's because of the dislike for his brother. More coming up soon.
Could it be true? It seems like everywhere I go, everyone's talking about the transfer. My brother leaving, and the first question people want to ask, is it really my fault? Did I really drive my own brother away from this team? What was it? I guess you guys are really the only ones who are going to know the true answer to this. So leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I gotta move on now though. I mean, it seems like just yesterday my brother joined the club and now he is leaving off to Chelsea. Will we be seeing him in the future? Who knows, man. All we gotta do is focus on the season with Leipzig. It's back into the Bundesliga, back into the Champions League, where I'm not too sure if Chelsea's still in the Champions League. Who knows? Maybe we'll get matched up against him later in the season. Oh my God. Could you imagine, man? Andre Song versus Josef Song in the Champions League. Of course, you guys are gonna find out if that could be a reality soon enough. We're jumping into this next game, and again, it's going to be without our brother. He is gone, officially moved to Chelsea. We are in to the January transfer window of our 4th season here, and we're deciding to stay. Our brother gone. This is most likely, I don't know, I say it's going to be our final season, but you never know. If you guys want us to stay, I'm down with it, but if you guys want us to leave, we can do that. That's the glory of this series. It's a shorter season. We only play 4 or 5 or 6 episodes per season, so we can stay multiple seasons without it taking too much time. We stayed at Paris FC 2 seasons. What are we going to do now? Leipzig 2 seasons, maybe 3, or do we leave? That will be determined soon enough as we concede the first goal in this one. We're taking on Bayern Munich. Both these two teams, of course, Leipzig, we're in first place right now in the Bundesliga, but Bayern Munich trying to claw their way back into contention. It's going to be quite difficult for them. We have a pretty big lead over them. You never know. This could be the start of our downfall. All we got to do, though, is pick up a win. It's not a good start, though. It's a nice first goal, though, from Bayern Munich. This is a tough one to stop right here. Across, and then a very powerful volley. Don't worry, though, boys. We grabbed that equalizer almost straight away. 37th minute, 1-1. Game on. Let's go. It's a goal, and we don't need Andre Song out there. We don't need my bro. We got some other great strikers on this team. It's going to be Mina putting that one in. He's a bit of a beast. 42nd minute. Here come Bayern Munich, and it's another great goal. Although the camera angle wasn't too great, I was a little slow to switch it. I still had my hand on the auto position button, and I dove the right way, man. It didn't come out in my favor. 2-1. It's a nice shot from the Bayern player. We're falling behind yet again. That is the end of this first half. We're going to see how the transfer of Andre Song affects our team. He wasn't really a player that started every single game for us. He played a few here and there, but Mina, Voland, Weghorst, those are kind of our 3 main strikers. Song was the new guy getting some playing time every now and then, as we're starting off with a great save right here in this second half. And yeah, back to the whole ordeal with our brother, man. I'm probably going to be talking a lot about it just because this is sort of now the main storyline that's going to pick up in this series, as of course we concede yet another goal. This game is getting out of hand. It's turned to, like, at the beginning of the season, our brother, he started playing with us. It was going to be this great thing, and now it's really going to turn into more of a rivalry, I guess. And we're going to see how this progresses. Are we eventually going to reunite? What is going to happen? Are we going to stay true enemies, rivals throughout our whole career? It's going to be fun to see how this thing progresses. And of course, guys, as the seasons go on, this isn't going to be the only storyline we focus on. It's kind of like from one season to another, we've adapted new storylines throughout the whole thing. So don't worry, guys, if you're not into this storyline. More are going to be coming in the future. I always got these ideas spinning in my head, so stay tuned, guys. Make sure you got them notifications turned on. If you guys are a part of the notification squad, leave that comment. I'll be trying to like as many of those as I can. And this one, Not one of our best performances. I concede 4 goals. That's not what you want to see. Maybe this whole situation with my bro was going to my head, and maybe I just didn't have a lot of concentration that game. That's kind of my excuse for that poor performance. But I decided to treat myself. This isn't something I normally do. With my bro being gone, you saw last episode, he kind of destroyed my car before he left. I needed to get a new one. I got this big deal with Under Armour. They're paying me all this money. Let's splash out on my dream car. Look at this thing. I'm not gonna lie, it cost a lot of money, but it might be worth it. This thing is insane, and we're gonna take it for a stroll. This is gonna be my new baby, boys. I gotta take good care of it, not gonna let it out of my sight. Look how fast this thing goes. Oh my god. And this is one of those things that I can now afford to do. I'm starting to become a big footballer. It's crazy how much money I'm gonna be getting, especially as I get higher rated, as hopefully, cross my fingers, I'm signing with bigger teams. And I gotta apologize for that storyline noob move. Before you comment, I'm sorry, the cursor on the screen right there, as you guys know, I record these on the PC, and I'm just now noticing I must have left my mouse on the screen. Bros, oh my god, that's a noob move. I apologize for that. I know you guys probably already commented. B4, what are you doing, man? Move the mouse off the screen. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It happens to the best of us. I'll make sure to fix that. Don't worry, that's the only storyline in this episode that is going to happen with. You just saw right there, 88 overall. Holy crap, we're inching closer to that 90 rated keeper. And that was transfer window deadline day 2. We're just kind of flying through these storylines right now, man. We signed a few players, we sold a few players. That's what happened. The January window is weird because Bundesliga doesn't really play. You get a 4-week break almost, which is mad. Next, we're moving into the Champions League. We're now in February. We're just speeding along right now. We got a big matchup, and you can see who's still in this competition. It's Chelsea. My bro is still there. There is a potential, a possibility of us facing off in the Champions League. Could you imagine, man? What if it's the final, too? That would be insane. We can't get too far ahead of ourselves, though, because we got some opponents to play. We got to take on United. Oh, my God. What a draw we've been given. Winning the group, you would expect we get somewhat of an easy matchup. No, United. And I know some of you are probably saying to yourself, United, man, that's a pretty easy matchup. No, United is a solid team. Maybe they've struggled in real life, but in FIFA, they got a lot of high-rated players, so you can never take them lightly. Up top, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to have to go up against the likes of Lukaku, Anthony Martial. You got to remember, guys, this is career mode. We're into the 4th season. Martial is probably a 90 rated. Pogba's definitely a 90 rated. Lukaku's probably still around an 88, 89. These are world-class strikers, at least in FIFA. Again, maybe not in real life. Some of you have your opinions. Maybe some of you think Lukaku is a world-class striker. I'm just going to have a neutral opinion. I think he's decent. Let's just get into this. I like to leave my real-life football analysis off to the side just because the comment section can get a little crazy. I know how you guys act. Let's just get into this one and focus on the game as we start off with the decent save, and we start off with a goal, 27th minute. This one, wow, man, beautiful volley. It's 1-0. I feel like we just see so many of these in career mode nowadays, and it's such a shame. Almost every goal coming from a cross. I feel like I mentioned this in the last episode too. I would like to see that changed, the way the CPU scores. If there's a way that they could prevent 50 to 60% of their goals all coming from crosses. This one, what a save it was, man. We're keeping this clean sheet so far, and I should mention, we're playing here on the road. We're playing at Old Trafford. This one is not going to come easy. Really great atmosphere. It's a night game in Manchester, and we have ourselves that away goal, that sweet lead. Will we be able to keep it, though? It was the boy Mina who scored it. He's got himself a few goals in this episode, and he's been stepping up lately, and this is not what you want to see. It's Lukaku putting it in, and what do you know? It comes from another cross, and you're going to see I try to step up to save this cross right here, but for some reason, it just kept me in the animation, and I dove too late. It made me dive too late. I hate this goalkeeper career mode at some points, man. It just sucks. But I guess it's what I signed up for, man. I'm the one who started this keeper career mode. And I guess you guys are kind of the one who recommended me to do this keeper career mode. If you guys may be new to the channel, it's weird because like what we've been doing is starting out FIFA with like attackers, and then we've kind of been ending them with goalkeepers. And you guys have seemed to like it. Why did I concede though? To Chris Smalling. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's not good. We lose. This has been a pretty brutal episode, I'm not gonna lie. You have these sort of days as keepers, it's been tough. A loss to Bayern, a loss to United. These are pretty great teams though. Hopefully, boys, we're gonna do better. The away leg, we need a big game or there's gonna be no chance of facing our brother. We're gonna be out. So even though we've struggled recently, we've had an amazing year, enough to earn us an award as the best young goalkeeper in the world, and we're here accepting it. There's a bunch of other awards, of course, being given out. What an honor, man. This is the next step to the trophy that I want next, which is the Ballon d'Or. And look at this, Under Armour, my sponsor, giving me the shout out as well. Look at all those retweets, boys. Your boy is popular. Let's go. Under Armour, I'm so glad we've kept with them. You guys who have been watching this series will have known the whole sort of ordeal that went down between us and Adidas. We had to leave them, and so far we signed with Under Armour. They've been amazing to us, man. They've given us a great contract, and so far they've treated us well with the boots, the gloves, everything. Hoping we can do more with them in the future. And even though I do love Under Armour a lot, I'm not gonna lie, if I get reached out to by Nike, which might happen very soon, I might consider leaving. I mean, how could you turn down Nike? They are kind of one of the biggest brands in the world. And how could we do this? It's another game where we're not keeping the clean sheets. It's Kai Havertz, man. This dude is an absolute beast. Can't blame him. Great shot. And another one of these crosses and volleys. Would you look at that, man? It's a struggle. And I know so many people tell me, oh, come out for the crosses. Grab the ball. Punch it out. I don't know how I'm supposed to come out for a ball right there that's almost, it's literally at the penalty spot. I'm never going to come out for that. It's just so hard to defend against. It's brutal. We fall behind 1-0 to Leverkusen. First half over. My offense, my attack, they're not giving me much to work with here. I'm sort of doing my part. I mean, one goal, like, I expect my attack to at least get one. We still got 45 minutes left, so let's see what they can do. We'll see, man. I'm hoping at least a win or a draw. I mean, I don't know. At this point, man, we just need a point. This episode's been brutal, and look at this. We're almost conceding again. That would have been terrible. A little mishap there, miscommunication with the defenders. Advancing to the 85th minute, and it's about time we get an equalizing goal. With that, though, it's looking like it's going to be it. Time running out. Only a few minutes left in this game. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get that game winner. I think that's going to be it. Final score in this one is looking like it's going to be 1-1. We finished today's episode. No clean sheets, no win, one draw. And if we keep slipping up like this in the Bundesliga, it's only a matter of time before Bayern Munich catch us. And of course, we don't want that to happen. I need to win my first trophy here with Leipzig. I can't leave this club without winning a trophy. I got to do it. Plenty of games left, though, guys. 1-1 in this one. Not my greatest performance in this episode. Getting to the stadium nice and early for this second leg game against Manchester United. We need a win, or we're going to be out of this competition. And as I was heading to the locker room, passing the away locker room, I saw someone waiting for me. And it was a surprise to me. A face that I was unfamiliar with. That has something very important to say.
Josef, nice to meet you. I'm one of the assistant coaches here with Manchester United. And we've been keeping a close eye out on you. We saw your award. We've seen your performances. We think you have great potential. Definitely our next De Gea. And we think he's prepared to move in this upcoming window. And we want you to replace him. Keep it up in the Champions League, Bundesliga. We have our eye on you. And if you keep performing, you could be in red next season.
So this is a lot to think about, boys. A potential offer from an English powerhouse. The next De Gea is tempting, but we got plenty of time to think about it. I gotta focus on beating United, and after that, we can focus on potentially joining them. We'll see you in the next episode.